In the next installment of our Jason Nash's Most Toxic Relationship series, we have a video on Jason's channel entitled Girlfriend Has Meltdown Over Best Friend, and in parenthesis is the word fight. So off the bat we already know this is likely going to be a pretty volatile video, and if it's not clickbait and is true, then it'll be the first time that Trisha actually does get into a fight with David. Because as we've seen, so far she's stated multiple times that it's difficult to be mad at him because she loves him. Funny, that same sentiment doesn't extend to her own boyfriend. But let's dive in and see where this video takes us.
How much is this top?
I think it's like $350.
That's not bad.
This is a pretty noteworthy moment for Jason to view an item worth $350 as not too bad, considering how he's always preaching about saving money. He might be conditioned at this point to accept the luxurious lifestyle of his girlfriend. Normally, he'd balk at that kind of price. It's nice to see that he's accepted that she can do whatever she wants with her money, no matter how ridiculous it is. So at least there's improvement here on his part.
Oh my, this is the top that you yelled at me for yesterday, and now you want to wear it.
I'm gonna wear it today.
I don't see how it's appropriate that you can just go completely topless and I can't even wear a revealing top.
Well, I guess that's a decent argument. You're saying the way society is set up, a man can walk around like this.
Yeah, that's so way more offensive than me having a bralette on yesterday.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a girl showing a lot of cleavage because she can't show her nipples. You can walk around with your hanging out.
I think it's very funny that it's like an American thing, probably over in Europe. The girls' boobs are coming out, it's no big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm like Muhammad. I want you to learn my culture. I'm like Muhammad from 90 Day Fiancé. You're gonna be American, and in America, we keep our hanging in.
Yo, nice rack.
Thanks, David.
All right. So we hear from Trisha that Jason apparently had an issue with her shirt yesterday. It sounds like it had to do with the face, that it was too revealing. She claims that he yelled at her, but considering we had never heard Jason yell at her up to this point, and that she once classed this moment as yelling.
Knock out a bunch of rides.
All right, guys, please keep your hands or please
Thanks, Marvin.
inside the vehicle at all times.
Okay.
Please supervise your children. Will you take your backpack off for me? Oh, sure.
I yelled at.
Yeah.
How come you could have your camera out and I had to take my backpack off?
Considering she classified that as being yelled at, we're going to go ahead and hold off on judging Jason for this alleged yelling, especially since, as she's talking, he's clearly agreeing with her and siding with her about society's standards, which doesn't line up with him yelling at her about a shirt. What likely happened was he told her it was really revealing, and she classified that as being yelled at, since we know she likes to exaggerate and dramatize things. But let's see if more of the story comes out.
I didn't want to do this. I'm going to kiss you.
No.
Whoa.
I only got to kiss you once yesterday, and that's not fair.
I was with you the entire day. So.
Not the entire day.
The fact that David can't even joke about that without Trisha turning it serious is kind of concerning. Look how quick Jason is to get serious and scared and tell Trisha it's not true. We all know it's not true. But since Trisha loves to accuse him of being gay and threatens him about it, it's no surprise that he's nervous about her reaction to the joke.
Turned your back when we were grocery shopping for cereal. Guess what?
This is probably the most danger that David had ever put Jason in. Jason's face says it all. He's not even laughing. He's too worried to laugh.
Must be right, Jason.
This is my new Yeezy top.
From behind, when I walked up, I thought that you were wearing farming overalls. Like you had like a tank top on.
That's what Kim wants you to think.
Is that really a Yeezy top?
I wore it yesterday and Jason yelled at me.
But her boobs were falling out during Todd's video, so we had a conversation.
No, Jason yelled at me for wearing that yesterday. He thought it was inappropriate. Did you guys think that top was inappropriate yesterday?
Be honest, did you see Trisha's boobs yesterday?
I noticed that the top was upside down, but I just didn't want to say anything.
You knew it was upside down?
I was upside. You did not.
No, you didn't.
Wearing it like that all day.
All right, so now we're getting more of the story. Trisha again claims she was yelled at, and Jason says it was a conversation. Again, considering we had never seen Jason yell at her, let alone stand up for himself, we're going to lean toward his narrative being the truthful one. We fully believe he had an issue with her shirt being too revealing, considering he has spoken in the past about what could be considered inappropriate around his children, and he's not denying that he found the shirt to be too revealing, so we believe he had an issue. We just don't believe that a man who is constantly afraid to speak up and stand up for himself against her suddenly had the courage to yell at her. Now Scott and Todd both said something interesting here. They both said that Trisha was wearing the shirt the wrong way, which would then make sense why it was too revealing, because Trisha wasn't even wearing it how it was meant to be worn, meaning what's supposed to be covered by the clothing wasn't covered.
You look like a cartoon character.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking, you look like
I look like I should get off YouTube.
Jason, someone tweeted us about the podcast.
What'd they say?
Jason's attitude towards the possibility of accomplishing his dreams really bummed me out. 70% of success is mental, man.
So the conversation then veers toward David and Jason's podcast, while Trisha films the convo taking place. Interesting that a fan told Jason that his attitude toward accomplishing things was depressing. Maybe if he wasn't dating a woman who constantly told him what a failure he was and discouraged him from bettering himself, he'd feel more supported and empowered to achieve things. Just a thought.
Scott's got a trainer now, so he doesn't work out with Scott in the morning.
Oh,
I'm not good enough anymore.
drama. And you guys are not moving together, right? You guys are now splitting up officially?
She loves her some drama. Look how quick she was to point out another thing separating the two friends.
Did you or did you not see her?
Oh my god.
Oh, I did.
She did. He did. And what do you think about that? Are you fine with that?
I mean, I really don't get Curtis out all the time.
Thank you.
You know what, Kristen and I have a very conservative relationship, and I've never seen her once.
We always talk about Kristen. She always talks about wanting him Pierce.
What's funny is that Trisha constantly demands that Jason get jealous and care about what she's doing. And the one time he does, she acts like it's ridiculous. This is what you constantly beg him to be like, because you say if he's not, he doesn't care about you. Damned if he does, and damned if he doesn't.
Jason, you came to me yesterday and you were like, Kristen should get on her ears. And I'm like, what?
What?
Please stop doing this. This is just way too easy for you to do, just to say things to incite her.
No, I was trying to incite Scott.
Oh, it's good. You really worked me up there, Dave.
Notice how scared Jason gets yet again. He's scared of her taking David's jokes seriously and being in trouble for them. And this is the same man we're supposed to believe full-on yelled at her over something. We're not buying it.
Speaking about Carly not being in our videos, you know what she said to David?
What?
She said that David's allowed to film her for his vlog because they're friends.
Is that true, Carly?
What's Trisha acting so shocked about? She also allows David to do things she doesn't allow Jason to.
New Yeezy top. Get used to it.
Oh, is that the one that Trish is wearing backwards?
Yeah. Upside down.
Are you trying to cover up your back hair, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Karina clocking that Trisha was wearing it wrong too is funny. The fact that they all instantly noticed, but were too polite to say anything. Yet Trisha wonders why Jason spoke up about something being wrong with her shirt. It's because there literally was something wrong with her shirt. She wasn't wearing it the way it was meant to be worn.
Can anyone here shave my back?
I always offer it to you. I guess you want everyone else to do it, but me, I always.
I'll shave it, but I have to shave your entire body. That's the deal.
Okay, so she's in a bit of a you like them more than me mood, as we can see here by her telling him she offers to do something all the time, but he'd rather have someone else do it. So we definitely suspect an incoming fight.
I can't stop it.
Okay.
Don't shave his stomach. I hated when his stomach was shaved.
Yeah, it's really gross.
When was that? Last year?
Yeah, he waxed my chest last year. We were out of ideas one day.
It's coming. Brace yourselves.
What did you do to her? What, now she's all pissed off.
Oh my god.
What did you say?
Come over at 1:15 if you want to eat lunch, and then like say, oh, I'm gonna go home at 2 o'clock. It's like,
Well,
And
I'm
pull
not.
a
I'm ready to
paintball
go to
gun
Olive
on them.
Garden.
And you pulled a paintball gun on her.
It's
That
not. It
too.
doesn't even work.
It's still, it's just, you know, it puts everyone on, makes them tense. I'm trying to have a nice day.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what are we doing? Are you coming? Let's just go. We're going to Olive Garden. It's like dealing with children, you two.
Okay, this is important to note that Jason saw Trisha was upset and immediately confronted David about it and took her side. He didn't take David's, which she alleged that he always did. He was quick to support Trisha and back her up, and she was clearly upset because yet again she was hungry.
You know what's crazy?
I'm gonna show everyone my new haircut. Yeah, what's crazy?
me being tired is 100% dependent on how excited I am for that day.
So we see the haircut Jason got to fix what Trisha had messed up. It's very Sean-esque, ain't it? Makes us a little suspicious.
You'll never catch me tired on a fun day.
I did not leave and not say goodbye to you.
You did. I was so mad when I woke up.
I gave you a kiss on your cheek and you said bye.
Just lay there for like 10 minutes and be like, hey, babe, good morning.
So we find out another reason why Trisha is mad. Because evidently, she feels like Jason left without saying goodbye, and she wanted him to lay there with her for longer. It's never just one thing, is it? She's always got a list of at least 20 crimes he committed that he doesn't know about until she's ready to pile them on him.
David, he usually needs 20.
Excuse me? Dude, watch your mouth.
Now we have Jason cracking a David joke. He must have been feeling bold and safe in that back seat. He was clearly being passive-aggressive this time. Likely because he was annoyed at what he was in trouble for. He seems to do that from time to time. We're not sure why, considering it only places him in more danger. We suppose it's his way of rebelling against her oppressive system.
We put you in our sizzle.
For what?
We're making a sizzle for E.
Yeah, man, I don't care.
Nice. Now you have to ask Shane.
He won't care either.
He won't? Okay.
He's not like David, though, where David's like, he loves drama. Shane's opposite of loving drama.
I don't love drama.
Did she just say that Shane Dawson doesn't love drama? She really does lie about everything, doesn't she?
You create all the time. In
Yeah,
every...
but like petty. I don't do like...
It's not petty when you say, oh, Jason was flirting with this person or Jason make out with his mom. Like, that's drama.
It is petty because you're insane.
Oh my god, it's... No, that is...
I'll never start like actual drama.
Yeah, I think I know what you're both saying.
He literally
and you're
set up-
both right.
He literally had a guy hit on me just to see if I would cheat on you. That's drama.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
That's a thumbnail.
Portraying Shane as less into drama than David is diabolically deceiving. Shane is the same man that Trisha stated several times talked smack about everybody they ever knew with her and made fun of everything. He's the same man who contacts drama channels to try to be their friends and feed them info. And he's the same man who once invited a quote-unquote hater to his house just to ruin the guy's life. But we digress, because this isn't about Shane right now. We, like Jason, understand what Trisha and David are saying, and we get why he thinks they're both right. Because David is saying he provokes her with small things, because it's funny to laugh at what little things she gets mad at, but assures her he would never instigate anything serious. But he doesn't realize that to her, everything is serious, which is why Jason says he understands where they're both coming from. David thinks it's harmless fun, but it's not fun or harmless at all. But Trisha isn't the one being harmed. Jason is, because every time Trisha gets annoyed or upset, it's Jason that has to pay for it, sometimes physically.
I could have been editing today, I could have been tanning, I could have gotten my hair fixed.
Yeah.
I could have eaten on my own and done a mukbang. There was so much I could have done, but because I love Olive Garden and I love David, I was like, when can everyone come over? I come over expecting, okay, everyone's ready to go. No one's ready to go. And not only that, he's like, oh, you want to stop? I'm going to go to my house first.
I know.
Could you imagine if you said that to me?
I would never.
I would dump you.
I know.
That's how you're a perfect boyfriend, babe.
So she straight out says she had other options to do that day, but chose to come over and hang out strictly because she loves David. And she even compares David and Jason, saying that if Jason had done to her what David did, he would pay for it. Again highlighting how she treats Jason in comparison to David. And then she goes on to praise Jason for taking that kind of mistreatment, referring to him as a perfect boyfriend for it. He's a perfect boyfriend in her eyes, because he takes her mistreatment and allows her to do whatever she wants. Same guy that her stans claim controlled her eating and treated her bad. By the way, same guy.
Trish first. That's my platform when I run for president.
Trish first?
Trish first.
Oh, babe.
Once again, we see Jason catering to her.
David got extra tomatoes. It was an entire plate, and he ate them in, like, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, literally. Oh my god, what if all of our vlogs were just David eating Olive Garden?
That's what the people want to see.
They just get millions of views every time he eats an Olive Garden.
Wow.
I dare you to ask for more tomatoes.
They have them right here. Except there's onions on this one.
I love watching David eat. It's so fun.
Yeah.
He gets so into it.
Ooh, I'm about to make a little sandwich.
A little salad sandwich, huh?
Look at this.
Try a little more breadsticks.
Oh, thank you.
Can he get more tomatoes?
No.
Yeah, you want more tomatoes? I'll
No,
bring them.
no. There we go. Crikey, we got one live.
It's funny because Trisha is as obsessed with David she claims Jason is. The truth is they both are. Listen to Trisha talking about how she loves to watch him eat. Not her boyfriend, by the way, but has stated multiple times in multiple videos that she loves David and everything about him, including the way he eats. Talk about being obsessed.
You just gotta dig down in the trenches.
He does the best Australian accent.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It's like a mini slider.
If you hit the lottery tomorrow,
I'm dumping you.
Another passive-aggressive joke. Imagine if he made that same one. There would be absolute hell to pay.
someone gave you 10 billion tomorrow.
10 billion?
Yeah, 10 billion. Would you tell anyone? Would you just keep it to yourself? I always think about that. Like if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I think you have to.
You can be anonymous.
Yeah, did you see the girl who went up with like an emoji mask to claim her check in Jamaica?
I mean, since we're on the topic, what would you guys do? It's an interesting question.
Gluten-free pasta for me.
That looks amazing.
Trish with a tiny meal and David the monster.
No issue with her meal. Once again, she had no problem eating whatever she wanted in front of him.
If someone says a little joke, your comeback can be, yeah, very little.
What?
Get it?
No, every time someone says that, my mom calls me Little Trisha. She goes, oh, Little Trisha's coming over. And all the comments be, there's nothing little about Trisha.
Eating clearly didn't put her in any better of a mood. She goes from acting like she doesn't know what he just said, which is simple to follow again too, and then breaks out into a story about people being mean to her.
Go.
What?
I just said good night. It's like 3 p.m.
What did you do?
You know when you say the wrong thing out the door, like if someone's like, have a nice time, and then you're like, you too.
Oh, right.
Like if you're at the movie theater.
Enjoy the movie and you're like, you too.
Yeah, you enjoy the movie, you too. Oh.
Is it like a waiter's like, enjoy your meal, and you're like, you too?
Yeah.
That's why he was running?
Yeah, because he said good night, but it's 3.
Pretty sure that's happened to all of us at least 10 times in our lives, right?
I'm driving?
Yeah, because
He's gonna nap out? This has become a thing after Olive Garden. I drive the car. You know, before I met you guys, I would never go to McDonald's or Olive Garden. You've really opened up my world.
Here he is praising them for opening up his food world. Same guy we're supposed to believe didn't let her eat. By the way,
What do you think of the hair today, babe?
I love it. It looks even better because it's like wild.
that's the Sean Vander Wilt's haircut, and you can't convince us otherwise.
I'm gonna go work out again today. Yeah, I gotta do it. I'm gonna go to the gym. I did the run, and then now the gym. I'm gonna turn into one of these guys that drinks that red juice.
Okay, seriously, we need one of her stands to explain to us, right now, why it's okay for her to have such a problem with him working out himself. Tell us, right now, why she's allowed to be upset at him for wanting to go exercise for himself. The fact that this man has to justify why he wants to get healthy every time he tries to isn't okay. It's not okay for her to make him feel bad, or to try to discourage him from becoming more healthy.
Oh, what was that?
Ice cream and cholesterol.
Did I hit something?
Yeah.
Hi.
What would be so crazy right now?
So again, she brings up ice cream, and David clearly is eating, one meaning Jason once again did not stop anyone from eating.
Ryan Gosling pulls up next to me in a Ferrari and is like, Jason, and I'm like, what? You know who I am? He's like, yeah, dude, I've been following you for a long time, dog. Listen, I got this script. I need your take on it. Can we go to Starbucks and get a iced coffee with coconut milk? Can my friends come? And they go, oh yeah, definitely. I know those guys too. So then the 4 of us were with Ryan Gosling reading this script, acting out the parts. He loves all of us. And then he's like, I'm not gonna be able to make this movie without you guys. And that's what happens. And then we get paid.
What if we just eat 10,000 calories with Taco Bell right now?
Oh, God. Yeah, if you want to.
This is important to note for multiple reasons. For one, she asks him a question and then completely ignores his response so that she can suggest them eating 10,000 calories. And why did she do this? Because she's threatened by him working out, and she wants to make sure that he stays as is. So she suggests that instead of working out, they do what she wants to do and what she knows he doesn't want to do for himself. And even in spite of knowing that he doesn't want to, he still tells her she can if she wants to. Again, stands. Explain to us how he kept her from eating. It's genuinely sick that she knows he's trying to get healthy, and this is her suggestion, and that she led him to believe she was asking an innocent question only to turn it around to something crazy she wanted to do, not caring at all about what he said. Knowing someone wants to work out and suggesting that they eat 10,000 calories worth of food instead is unhinged and malicious behavior.
I have fantasies about so many men.
Like who?
Ryan Gosling.
I don't have any fantasies about
You know
Ryan
what I
Gosling.
said?
Just that one.
Oh, wait guys, she did acknowledge what he had to say, just to accuse him of being gay for it. She acknowledged it to criticize it. Lovely. Her shaming her boyfriend for having a fantasy that includes a man wanting to work with him is phobic and disgusting.
Why can't David take an acting lab? I'd love to see that.
I'm already a good actor.
I don't know about that.
Of course she would love to see David doing something else. This is the same woman who has admitted she loves watching him eat and sleep and breathe.
You would? You would fight someone?
Yeah.
A girl or a guy?
Either.
Who would you fight?
I don't think a girl would be fair. So, I'd fight David.
I'd take you in the ring.
Oh, look at that. Trisha is eating an ice cream, and Jason isn't stopping her. Imagine that. And notice how violent this woman is. Mrs. I'm not violent and don't want to hurt anyone, yet is always talking about hitting or fighting someone. Always men too. Remember when she tried to wrestle Ethan and became offended when he wouldn't. Now she wants to fight David, likely for the same reason she wanted to fight Ethan. So she can roll around with him.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, this wouldn't be fair.
Exactly, because you're tiny and scrawny.
I could see you being really aggressive. I did get beat up by a girl the other day.
Let's be real. Trisha would physically destroy David. We all saw what she did to Moses.
They both went to Olive Garden and passed out. How cute is that? Look at this. This is a 2-hour nap. Amazing.
I just woke up.
I should have put a camera on you guys.
Dude,
It was pretty sweet.
I felt like I was somewhere else. It's Olive Garden. It's my kryptonite.
Yeah, it's just a dream situation for everybody.
Yeah, it's like a
Puts you out.
You have Olive Garden, then you take a nap, and you just keep living.
Jason finding Trisha to be cute after she falls asleep from eating. Wow, what a monster he is, guys. Clearly always hated her.
Really different. It's those glasses. You look so sharp.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look like...
I love the vlogging at night. This is so exciting.
You look like an intellectual. Tell me something that happened today. I have a moment I can tell you about today that's super embarrassing.
She seems to be in a better mood than she's been in all day. Likely because he's ending the day with her, which we all know she loves. Notice she tells him she loves that he's vlogging them at night. Mrs. I hated that he vlogged all the time.
I peed my pants.
Oh, you win.
Really?
When'd you pee your pants?
Oh, on the way home.
She just wanted to one-up him, right? She can't possibly be telling us another story where she peed herself yet again, right? This would be the second time in these vlogs that she says this happened to her. So what? She can't feed herself or take herself to the bathroom. What the hell is going on with this woman? She's literally just choosing not to do either. Is this just her way of getting him to always be with her to make sure she's doing both?
Tickets to Trisha and Jason Are in Love at the Yost Theater on July 21st are available. Go grab some tickets. Come see us live.
The video yet again ends with Jason promoting their tour, which again will never take place. At least not with Jason, because something big is coming up in the next couple of vlogs, guys. So stay tuned, because you're not going to want to miss it. Now tell us, what is the worst thing that you think Jason did to Trisha in this video is? And what is the worst thing that you think Trisha did to Jason is? Let's talk about it.